Welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be making some crepe which date back to 13th century France. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe. Let's begin by adding 1 cup of regular milk to your blender, and I will always encourage you to use whatever you have at home. Whatever milk you use on a regular basis, go ahead and use that for this recipe. I will be using some organic whole milk. Just as soon as I get this blender together, we'll put it in and we will get this going. To the whole milk, let's add 1 cup of heavy whipping cream. And again, whatever brand you normally use, go ahead and add it to your milk. Add some vanilla essence for flavor, about 2 teaspoons of vanilla essence, and you're going to get so much flavor out of your crepe by adding vanilla essence to it. And I know you're probably thinking that I'm crazy trying to make crepe in a blender, but just watch and you will see. I use my blender a lot. I've made pancakes in the blender, I've made a box cake. If I could make a meal, I would. Why not? It saves you time and it saves you from washing dishes. Let's add some eggs. 2 whole eggs, 4 egg whites for a healthier version. Go ahead and add your eggs to your milk. Add 1 cup of flour. And for this recipe, we'll be doing a healthier version, so we will be doing 1 cup of white flour and 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Add 2 tablespoons of oil, and the oil is going to be our fat, so your crepe can be moist and not dry. If you were to make it without oil or some type of fat, it would be very, very dry. And I don't think you want that. It wouldn't be crepe at all, as a matter of fact. Once you've added the oil, we're going to add 1 cup of your whole wheat flour. Let's add some cinnamon, about 1.5 teaspoons for even more flavor. But when it comes to cinnamon, I tend to use a bit less because to me, cinnamon has a very overpowering flavor. It can be very flavorful, but too much of it can become very overpowering. Now that we have all the ingredients together, we're going to get ready to whip this up. We're going to blend until everything is well combined and smooth. Feel free to whip this up by hand in a bowl and with a whisk or a fork, but I'm going to use my favorite gadget, my blender. Blend on low and keep it going until everything is well combined and smooth. Let's stop for a few seconds just to scrape the sides and to ensure that the flour and the cinnamon and everything just mixes evenly. Everything seems to be good. Let's continue blending one more time and it should be good. Everything looks good. I'll let this sit for a few minutes while I prep some eggs and spinach because I'll be putting some eggs on the crepe. 2 whole eggs, 1 egg white, and some chopped up spinach. And yep, I'll be removing the chalaza, every last one of them. There really is no need for them once you crack an egg open, and I just do not like to see them. Add some black pepper, some salt. I normally use seasoned salt in my eggs, and some roughly chopped up spinach. Give everything a good whisk. Let's add some sharp cheddar cheese. Just a little bit or maybe a lot. It just all depends on how you feel. And whisk. Now that the eggs are ready, we'll head on over to the stove. We have a skillet being preheated over medium heat. Once it's nice and hot, we'll add some butter and reduce our heat to low. And from this point, we need to move very quickly so the butter does not burn. We have a nice hot greased skillet ready for your first scoop of batter. Once you've poured in your first scoop of batter, you need to swirl so that you can get that round-ish crepe. Keep swirling until it sets, and you will let it set for a few seconds until the bottom begins to brown. And that would be a very good indication that it's time to flip. Gently lift the sides through the center and flip. Flip it like a pro. And that would be me, yours truly. There you go. Look how pretty that is. This one seems ready, so we're simply going to repeat that process for every single crepe that we make. Pour, swirl, flip, remove from heat. That's all it takes. A bit tedious, very time consuming, but it's so worth it, so delicious. They smell so good. You smell your vanilla essence and you smell your cinnamon. So good. On to the next one. Pour, swirl, flip, and remove from heat. That's all you're going to be doing for every single one of them. Once I've removed them from the heat, I just make them look pretty. I just fold them. Sometimes I roll them over, especially those with eggs. It just all depends. We've made quite a few plain ones, so let's make a few with eggs. Same process. Pour in the batter, swirl, let it set for a bit, pour some eggs over it, spread it, let it set. These will take a little longer to set because you want the eggs to set a bit as well. Then you flip. Once your crepe has set and you've poured over your eggs, just spread it with a fork so it covers the entire crepe. Just like that, and let it set for a little bit longer because you also want your eggs to cook a little bit, just a little bit, before you flip. Lift and flip just like a regular crepe. Everything will come back together. Now usually when you shake your skillet like this and the crepe moves, it's ready. So then you can just slide it off and it glides off nicely. For these, I roll them over, just like that. So we'll make the very last one. I'm pretty sure you got a good arm workout. And we'll add some eggs to that one as well. Most times when my daughters ask for crepe for breakfast, they ask the night before. So I usually prep everything the night before, place it in the fridge, and in the morning I just whip it up one more time in the blender and I'm good to go. I have less steps to go through in the morning. So that way it doesn't seem that tedious and time consuming. I made more crepe than this. I had 3 little people and 1 adult eating them all before I was able to make them look all pretty. But there you have it. we're all done. Delicious crepe with powdered sugar, some fruit. Enjoy. Now it's your turn. Try it and let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time. Hope you enjoyed watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.